This one thing will leave you speechless. After we were born, many of us were programmed and conditioned to express irritation and frustration, anger and rage towards children, personal finances, and life circumstances. This was learned. It became normal for a lot of us because it's what we saw and heard a lot growing up. You got to remember that if you see and hear a lot of complaining, whining, screaming, etc., growing up as a little child, you've got to acknowledge that you are being programmed to believe that that is a normal reaction and response to life. As a child, you start to believe that that is normal and natural and what is destined for you as you become an adult. You got to remember that everything that you see and witness as a child, the things you see the adults around you doing all the time, whether it's whining, complaining, arguing, fighting, hitting each other, abuse, negative self-talk, negatively talking to others, all of that stuff from a very young age, if that's what you see a lot of, you are likely to mimic that and believe that in mimicking that, you are becoming an adult, because that's what you're seeing adults around you do from a young age. So a lot of the cycles and patterns that you want to break, be gentle on yourself and just give yourself permission to be more aware of those patterns and call them out. No pattern is stronger than your awareness. There's no pattern at all that is stronger than your awareness. And I say be gentle on yourself because why be mean to yourself about patterns and habits you were programmed and conditioned with by the collective, family members, etc. And oftentimes, the very family members who programmed you and conditioned you were acting the way they were because it's what they were taught from their parents' example. So, but you are a cycle breaker. Your lucidity breaks cycles. Your awareness breaks cycles. You being aware of these patterns and being still, witnessing, watching as they emerge, dissolves and breaks patterns. Then you get to experience the ordinary, but it may feel extraordinary. You get to experience the natural, but it may feel supernatural. The more that you give yourself permission to be aware, to be present, to be here now, willing to sit still and hold space for any emotion and reaction that emerges within you. The more you do this, the more you witness the body naturally respond to life from more compassion, love, unity, wisdom, and intelligence. Not by doing anything, but by being yourself. By being yourself in moments where we have been programmed and conditioned to mimic the reactions of others, to mimic what we saw our parents and our grandparents and society in general do in triggering moments. Instead, you are going to continue to witness yourself as you give yourself permission to be aware of those patterns emerging within you, those reactive, hypermasculine patterns. You are going to witness the body instead respond from more intelligence, wisdom, love, unity, and compassion, naturally. If this message resonates with you, remember this affirmation today. I can choose to be kind and calm, even when things feel hard. Side note, remember that it doesn't make us better people to choose kindness and to choose to be calm and to choose unity and compassion. It doesn't make us better people. It's just important that we know we have the option. We are not bound by the patterns that we were programmed and conditioned with. We were not bound by the cycles of negativity and speaking to ourselves negatively and perpetuating negative cycles in our friendships and our relationships. It's just important to know that you are free to choose, and you are free to choose that which feels amazing to you, instead of believing you only have one hyperreactive option when you are triggered and in general. So again, the affirmation, I can choose to be kind and calm even when things feel hard.